Hello, and welcome to today's Speaker Card reading. Today's topic is how do men describe you to their friends? For that, as usual, we have three piles. Pile number one, King of Knight of Cups, sorry. Pile number two, Ten of Pentacles. Pile number three, the Sun card. Guys, if you like my content, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. Now let's get started. Hello, pile one. Let's see how do men describe you to their friends. Joyful, bright, social, active, social. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of you have a childlike youthfulness, and you're very, you live your life as if like you live only once. So let me just live life to the fullest. Sagittarius, you guys are very vibrant, very charming, very a lot of you are pretty flamboyant. You bring a lot of smile in other people's life. You have a very colorful personality, very flamboyant people. As I said, very social, vibrant, charming. These are the ways that men describe you to their friends. Right off the bat, that this is a person, they just feel alive with you. Whenever you are with them, they feel more alive. They feel that, you know what, this is the person that they would like to be with. That's the kind of feeling that's how they describe you to their friends. Knight of Swords, be ambitious, chase your every dream. They feel that you guys are, they describe you as a very ambitious person, somebody who is very dedicated towards their goals and visions in life. You guys have a vision of your own. You guys are those people where like life cannot beat you or slow you down. You have the capability of handling life like a boss. That's how men describe you to their friends. Like, you are the person who has the capability and the drive and ambition to achieve whatever they put their mind to. You're very ambitious. You're kind of a big deal, so start acting like it. You guys, they treat you like a big deal. I'm saying they treat you as somebody who is very special and very important for them. They also feel that you are a little above their league, quite a few leagues above them, and you saying yes to them would be a big deal. That's how you're being seen, like a person they just wish that they could have. A lot of them, I'm seeing also, you tend to make a lot of men pretty insecure, so they are not sure whether you will be together, whether you will stay with them for longer time period. That is another thing. Like I'm seeing sensing a little bit of insecurity, a little bit of jealousy. They think that you have a lot of options. You could literally, you could live them and there will be 10 other options. Yeah, some of them might also think that you are a flirt, like you are probably, they are not the only one you are being with. Like you literally get hit on by a lot of people, left, right, center. That is something I'm seeing. A gorgeous person. World, yay, you did it. Now do something to celebrate a job well done. Literally, you guys have managed to up level in your life. You guys have really turned your world around. You guys have literally up leveled your life. That is another thing. And men literally tell their friends that this is a person who has transformed their own life along with your own. Like they think that you guys have up leveled your own life and you have turned their life around as well. You know, your presence has had it has had a lot of transformational, a lot of metamorphosis. A lot of them probably were pretty cynical about women in general, especially in a heterosexual scenario. They feel, and they just feel this beautiful, and whenever you are around they feel this is the picture. This is how they describe you as. I hope guys it's visible. I won't be able to probably do justice in the description. Like a beautiful person with a lot of butterfly. They just see you in this. They love to put you up on a pedestal. They look at you, act actually what I'm seeing is they are looking at you through a rose tinted glasses as well. They tend to, like, you might tell me like, no, I'm not really way above their league, but that's what most men around you feel. And if there is someone special, absolutely, they describe you to their friends as somebody who is a beautiful, who is like a beautiful butterfly, somebody who has a lot of, is like gorgeous, at the same time stunning. That's the kind of, like, they feel alive, they come to life whenever you are with them. Knight of Cups, romanticize the present moment every chance you get. Exactly, you guys are the kind of people who tend to romanticize life. That's what men tell, that this is a person who tend to romanticize life in general. That is another thing, that's how men describe you to others. You guys are also pretty pretty driven, and also very how shall I put it, very stubborn people. If you put your mind to something, you will have to achieve it. You have that go-getter attitude. At times you have a little bit of a you can become a little belligerent. At times you can, like, I'm seeing you get into, like, from conversations to arguments, a lot of high energy vibration. So even in the bed, the activities are very high energy. So you guys are known for your infectious energy, a go-getter in every, very hot and desirable person. That's how men would describe you as. Alright guys, up until now, if you like my content, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. You could also join my channel and help us with your super thanks. Right, 10 of Cups. Okay, but sometimes it really is all about rainbows and smiles. Literally, you know how to enjoy life. A lot of them, I'm seeing, they were coming from a place of lack. They were coming from a place of cynicism. So you guys are very optimistic at times, like toxically positive at times. You guys are very positive people, and they were coming from a place of cynicism, and you have taught them that life can also be beautiful. Like, you guys, they describe you people as somebody who tend to romanticize life, who tend to literally believe that life can also be filled with rainbows and beautiful stuff, and they have started having a more positive outlook towards their life. A lot of them, they would, I'm getting a lot of summer beach vacation vibes. They want to take you to a vacation, a beautiful luxurious vacation. A lot, oh my god, vacation vibes. They literally describe you as a person whom they would love to go across the globe with. They would love to travel with you. They would love to be with you, like be on a beach, be in a tent. Literally pause and savor the results of success. They have learned, what they describe you as is somebody who works hard but who also knows how to enjoy life, and they also would like to enjoy more. They have learned to enjoy life from you, and they would love to do more of that with you in the future. You are the kind of people they want to be with, like a live-in partner, long-term partner. They see you as such. They see you as the person they want to be around. A lot of them, you might feel at times, some of you, it's not for everybody, a clingy vibe, because I'm seeing a lot of them tend to get attached to you pretty easily. You have such high vibrational, that you can make anybody feel totally connected very easily. Queen of Swords, don't you dare lower your voice for anyone. Exactly, you are the kind of people who literally, first of all, a Queen of Swords is a very good judge of human character. You do not suffer fools easily. Secondly, you are the kind of person who do not dare to, like, you do not dim your light for others. literally, in order to make others, you do not say yes. You are very unapologetically badass, and they really describe you as such. A lot of them probably call you a lioness. A lot of you can be a Leo, a Aries, a very driven person. A lot of Geminis, very colorful, very ahead of their times, very you are gorgeous. At the same time, you guys are like beauty with brains. And a lot of you can also be pretty athletic, like you can literally challenge them, and just make them feel alive again. And that's the thing I can think of. They feel alive. You can challenge them for a race, and literally you can be their buddy, at the same time a good lover. You're both. You're capable of being both. You're incredible. That's how they describe you to their friends. Three of Swords. It's okay to cry. You are a very authentic person. Somebody who is very authentic. Somebody, you are someone who is, you get what you see, very reliable. Someone who also probably, men would also say that this is a person, yeah, very liberated. Someone who would just say the blunt truth at face. At times I'm seeing you probably have the reputation of unwillingly hurting people by just saying things bluntly. You never needed those wings to fly. You are a person who are very, you are the kind of people who are very liberated. Someone who is a high achiever, at the same time who is very open minded. Someone who is, the world is your oyster. You are that kind of a person. Also, a lot of you are very ahead of your times, very Aquarian vibes I get from this card. So yeah, treat your body like a palace it is. You are a person who, I'm seeing a lot of you can be some kind of an activist, even if it's on social media, but you are a person who is very confident in who they are, how they are, and that's how men describe you as. Like, this is a person who is so confident about their own self, about their own existence. Don't seek anyone's approval. Exactly, you guys do not seek, you do not need other people's approval. You are the kind of person who doesn't need other people's approval. You are very much your own person, and you do not care about living a life where you have to live up to other people's expectations. You do what you feel is right for you to do. That's what I can see. Alright guys, I hope you've got some clarity. If yes, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, pile 2. Let's see, how do men describe you to their friends, starting with the Astro dice. I can do anything. Mystery reader. I hope it's visible. Mystery reader. First of all, a lot of you are readers. For a lot of you are mystery readers as well. Virgo can be significant. Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus can be significant for a lot of you. What I'm seeing is you and I can do anything. I hope it's visible, right? You guys are a little guarded. You guys are not very friendly at the at the first brush. A lot of you have trust issues. You guys, you believe in building a relationship, any equation, bit by bit, and not all at once, being all friendly and jumping another person's bones. You are not that kind of a person. They would describe you as somebody who is a little cautious, somebody who is more guarded, somebody who is more friendly with nature and animals rather than human beings. You probably, a lot of you guys, not for everybody, you prefer the company of animals and plants more than humans. A lot of you grew up under difficult circumstances. That's something I can see. Ten of Pentacles, having it all, looks different. You are a very different kind of a person, different kind of a girl, not the average who would, I'm not denigrating either types, by the way. Not the types who would, like, even in their 20s, who would just be fun, and there's nothing wrong in being fun, but the thing is, you are not the type who would just party and all. When others were partying, you probably held down your third job for the day. A lot of you have grown up that way. You guys are very mature. You guys are way more mature for your age. That's how they describe you as. You guys are, a lot of you have that wisdom in you. I mean, yeah, you guys are very powerful people. Nine of Wands, very powerful people. It would take a hell of a lot more to defeat you. You guys, they really respect. A lot of you have had some extreme struggles in your life, and yeah, and they really respect the path that you had to go through in order to reach you. Whatever you have earned today, you have earned with your own hard work. Exactly, you literally burnt your midnight oil to reach where you have. You are a more, like, they will describe you as a mature woman. Even if you are just 29, 30, you are a complete woman today who has seen it all in life. A lot of you are single parents. You grew up in a single parent household and have been with a toxic, abusive lover already. So you have seen all of it. Like, you have endured life in its fullest circle, and that's something that does not kill us, it makes us stronger. That's exactly what has happened with you. King of Swords, we can all learn important things from one another. Exactly, you guys are those people who have learned. Like, you guys are very democratic people. You treat everybody, you try to learn something, you have very high learnability, and you treat everybody who are above you and who are beneath you equally. Like, you are the kind of people who are, like, who treats everybody equally. I mean, your presence is very soothing. Yeah, you had to turn your back to a lot of your past. A lot of a lot of cups are just upturned. Literally, these cups are showing that your unfulfilled desires in the relationships, be it with your parents, be it with your siblings, you guys have faced some real hardships there. What that taught you is, it made you stronger. It made you, a lot of you had to self-parentify from a very early age. You guys are very responsible. You guys are serious reading type, of course, mystery readers, philosophical, somebody who is more cerebral, somebody who could be an author, a content writer, a lawyer, a teacher, a healer, a doctor, nurse, something related to the medical field. You guys are very practical people, very pragmatic. You have that power. You literally are very good leaders. You walk the talk. You're very responsible people. Very, very responsible people. Four of Pentacles, you know what? You are the kind of people whom I'm seeing, like, literally your guys would say that this is a person who does not believe in throwing their hard-earned money down the dustbin, down the toilet, if you know what I mean. And they respect you for that. You have a lot of financial acumen, a lot of financial literacy and wisdom, because you've seen a lot of financial trouble growing up, which made you a more stronger version of yourself, which made you into somebody who knows what the worth of money is. You are a person who lives every day, like, with an attitude of gratitude, live in a constant state of gratitude. You guys are very grateful people. You guys are grateful for everything that life has to offer to you. You guys are those people who are extremely grateful, who are very you're very down to earth and grateful. That's what I can see. very strong people. It takes great strength to be soft. You are very ethical people, very principled and ethical. You do not flip flop in your ethics, maybe a little stubborn in that way. Alright guys, up until now, if you like my content, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. You could also join my channel and help us with your super thanks. You know what? You are those kind of people who are, it takes great strength to be soft. This is what I'm seeing. You are the kind of people that people try to idealize. You are the kind of people, very ideal daughter, ideal spouse, ideal mother. You are that type. You are like a coconut. On the surface, you are very pragmatic, very disciplined, very regimented. On the inside, your sense of right and wrong is very strong. Your ethical compass is very strong. Blue Heron, make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. You guys are those people who believes in taking a stand for yourself, for whatever you believe in. Like, you do not, even if you know that you will be trolled, you will be facing a pushback, you are the kind of people who have very strong opinions. You guys are politically, you are also pretty well versed. You are the kind of people, like, you can talk about 10 different topics. Very cerebral and intellectually blessed. That's what I can see. A lot of you guys are great strategists. Awesome. They have a vision and you know how to move ahead in life. Yet, and you guys have come a long way in life, but yet you're very humble. Literally, they just want to take their hats off to you. But you guys are so humble, grounded, yet very strong, reliable, reasonable people. That's how men would describe you. Be your own first priority. Exactly. You are a person, you are a complete woman. You have realized that if you do not prioritize your own self, if you do not respect your own self, no man, no woman in this world is gonna come and respect you. So you will have to show that respect to yourself, and that is exactly what you guys do. And men really describe you as somebody who knows what their worth is. Nobody can make you sell yourself short. You are very self-assured. Yeah, surround yourself with love. You are a very popular but private person. This is another thing. Like, getting to know you in a deeper way, you have trust issues. For sure, because I'm seeing you guys have like history of repeated failures, so you guys have a lot of trust issues. You literally feel that you know what, I have this few friends in my life, that's all I need. I do not need anything else. I do not need anyone else. You have that mindset. So they just feel at times that whether you will ever trust them enough or not. Just be your unique, beautiful self. Exactly. They just call you very unique people. Very, those people who are not like the average Joe. You are very different, very unique in your own way. Don't be afraid to sing. You are the kind of people who are not afraid to just speak their mind, to be who they are and be totally unapologetic about it. They just be who you are and be unapologetically so. That's what I'm seeing. Very confident, reliable, very independent people. Very, very independent. You have been both financially and emotionally. A lot of you started supporting your own self, paying for your own bills, even for your others that are from a really, even for your parents. A lot of you helped your parents in paying their bills from a very young age. Your financial acumen, your wisdom about life is supreme. That's how men would describe you. Elk, Stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect you deserve. Exactly. You guys are very dignified people. You guys are those people who are extremely dignified, and in the face of severe pushbacks, also, there are times when things are not going in our favor, you can still maintain that dignity. You are okay. Last but not the least, I'm always enough. You are a very self-fulfilling, like, you need very few things to stay happy, and you do not rely on others. You're a very self-dependent, self-reliant kind of a person. That's how men would describe you as. And don't doubt your worth. You do not doubt your worth one bit, and men really laud you for that. Alright, guys, I hope you have got some clarity. If yes, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, pile 3. Let's see, how do men describe you to their friends? Okay. Pisces, kind, benevolent. Okay, so this time this thing also turned. Gorgeous and creative, easygoing, fun and exciting. I think it's now visible more better. It's not focusing much. Is it visible? I hope it is. Anyways, so what men say about you, describe you to their friends as, is somebody who is kind, who is nurturing, who is very benevolent. You are like a breath of fresh air. You are very, you guys are very classy people. Very integrity is solid. At the same time, very soft, very feminine, very almost maternal a lot of the times. You guys would make fantastic mothers if you are not already, if you choose to be so. But that's what men describe you. That's how men describe you. That's what I'm saying. 6 of Pentacles. Every blessing you gave will eventually be returned to you. Exactly. You are the kind of people, you guys are very kind, nice, compassionate, benevolent, very good to animals. You tend to connect with animals and plants just like that. Nature, natural elements just like that. Plants, even animals and kids, they also love you back a lot. That is the kind of person you are. You are the kind of people, you're so high vibrational. Some people can just enter the room and the vibration of the room increases. You are that type. That's how men would describe you as to their friends. 3 of Cups. Come together with your coven. You are the kind of people, a lot of you, you can see that this girl is on a wheelchair. A lot of you have impediments in life. In spite of all the impediments, you choose to celebrate each and every milestones. You choose to celebrate life in general. That's how men would describe you. Somebody who lives life to the fullest. Queen of Cups. Honoring your emotion is the highest form of self-care. You are a person who is very, you guys are very much into self-care, love, self-care. You guys are compassionate towards others, but you also consciously practice self-compassion. You guys are people who have a lot of sense of self-respect and self-worth. 7 of Pentacles. Nurture what you have and see it grow and grow. See how it grows and grows. Exactly. You are the kind of people who are very nurturing, very caring, very desirable. You guys are those people, a lot of you would make, like, a lot of you could be walking in a nursery. I'm seeing a lot of you have a beautiful garden of your own, even if it's like a small balcony, a small, just a windowsill. But you have a beautiful garden. You have very good sense of aesthetics. You guys are very feminine. You are being described as somebody who is very playful, childlike, feminine, somebody who has a very happy disposition about themselves. Yeah, you guys are very happy people. They feel very happy, very content. They want to come back to you repeatedly. You have a lot of admirers. Compliments from an admirer. You have a lot of admirers. You guys are like, you always look very put together without even trying. You are crossing the road, I'm seeing, and people just turning around, taking a second and a third look at you. You guys are uh, that good looking. Moon card, taking time to for deep self reflection is essential. A lot of you, journaling is significant. You guys are very self reflecting people. You guys are, you get what you see with you. You are the kind of people for whom it's like, your mind, body, spirit, they are all in one alignment, and men really appreciate that. This is a person who are very unique people. A unicorn is a rare species. Indulge in creative, imaginative and magical side through some form of artistic expression. A lot of you can be straight away artists, like actors, singers, content creators, in some form or the other. I'm seeing artistic, content writers, authors, like where your artistic creativity, you guys are very creative people. Very, let yourself stand out and be noticed. You guys are like a beautiful peacock. If you have ever seen a peacock totally unfurl its wings and dance in the rain, attracting the partner, you guys look like that to them. Like, you guys are beautiful people. You are on the chosen path. You guys are very, you guys have always had a sense of purpose. Very sorted people, very sorted, very stable, sorted. But you're not a pushover. You know how to stand your ground. Your sense of self is very strong. You have a lot of routine. You have a very routine. A lot of Virgos can also be seen. There is an element of mystery around you, which men really find very extremely attractive and alluring. Like, there is a wave of mystery around you. This is a time of good fortune and abundance, so be willing to receive all good things in your life. Literally, I'm seeing a lot of you guys are very abundant, extremely fortunate. You guys are those people who are, you're being seen as a very fortunate person. You're also pretty brave. You're a very honest person. You are very honest and authentic person. This is what a man would say about you. Alright guys, up until now, if you like my content, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. You could also join my channel and help us with your super thanks. That really does motivate us. Okay, how does okay, let's see, how does, like, pile 3, how will pile 3 be described by men? Take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. You are that reliable person in your family. You are that 3 a.m. friend. You are that person whom everybody especially tend to reach out to when they are really in trouble. You are the go-to. You are like a pillar, a very comforting, nurturing pillar who is very strong as well. Strong can be very quiet and soft. Being strong and being soft both can go hand in hand. You guys are very awakened people. A lot of you are spiritual healers. A lot of you are into tarot reading, astrology, Reiki healing, something mystical. A lot of you are that way. A lot of Cancerians I can see. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. People who are very energetically upgraded, someone who is very willing to be integrated with the with the universe, one with the universe. You are that kind of a soul. Set your sights higher. You guys are very ahead of your times. You guys are very humanitarian people. Like, whatever you do, a lot of you do things where you contribute to the society. You guys are very good for the community. You are like a gem for your community. That's how men describe you. Have faith in your dreams. You have a lot of faith in your dreams. You guys have a lot of faith in the universe, that if you have dreamt it, you're gonna get it in this lifetime. That's how that's how men describe you, that this is a person who has full faith in their dreams. Like, they also almost call you, like, they are a little like a nutcase who genuinely believes that their all outlandish dreams can come true, and they are coming true, by the way. Stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in life. This is the way you are. You literally are the kind who believe in counting their blessings. For you, the cup is always half full rather than it being half empty. You guys are awesome manifestors, by the way. You guys are very pure-hearted people. I'm seeing men literally feeling very, very protective. Almost, I shouldn't say, but almost paternally protective at times. Men describe you as somebody who's very innocent. Yeah, trust the unknown. You have a lot of faith in the universe, in the superpower, in the higher power. Not the superpower, rather the higher power. In fact, your faith in the higher power is like your superpower. Take time to reflect. You guys are very self-reflecting types, very introspective, self-reflecting. You guys are the type, do not let pride get in the way. You guys are those people who do not, like, you're you're very authentic as an individual. So what happens is, your mind, body, spirit are always in one alignment, very introspective. You practice what you preach. You are not like a hypocrite from any. You're actually on the opposite. If you say you would do something, you would practice that yourself and then tell others to practice. A lot of you could be into some kind of Pilates, yoga, or teaching people. All that can also be seen. Your presence is very calming, very cathartic presence. That's what I can see. Don't let pride get into your way. Leo full moon. A lot of you guys are very humble. This is another thing. You guys are awesome. At the same time, pretty humble. Humility is a virtue that you abide by. Let go of self-imposed limitations. I'm seeing you guys are those people. First of all, you guys are thinkers. You guys are those people who would earlier, you would sell yourself short, but now, like, a lot of you suffered from imposter syndrome. They actually say that this person has a lot of credibility, a lot of potential. They could have achieved a lot more, but they couldn't because of the imposter syndrome. Actually, I can't believe a lot of your main actually say that about you. Getting together with your friends. You guys are very loyal friends, very loyal people. You have a lot of good network of friends because you are a very good person. So your friends also love you. A lot of you have a very good network of friends. You guys are pretty family oriented, extremely family oriented. For you, your family, your friends, your kith and keens, you could just do anything for them. You could just go to any extent for these people. Privileged lady. You are, men also think that you guys are coming, a lot of you are coming from a place of privilege, from a place where you had enough, more than enough while growing up. The sun card. Give yourself the permission to experience joy. The sun is significant. This is something. You guys are resplendent in your own glory. You guys are like the goddess. Men describe you literally like a goddess. Classy, classy, cerebral, intriguing, someone who tend to stand out in the crowd effortlessly. Alright guys, I hope you've got some clarity. If yes, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you. Namaste.